You say the word Gadbad to me and you say it's popular as well. Well, I got to try it. This is one of those ice creams where you don't know where to begin. But this Gadbad certainly looks loaded. So you've got 3 ice creams, I think, and it's got loads of nuts. I can spot some jelly too in there, some raisins, some almonds perhaps, some dates, and some fruit somewhere in the bottom there.
I already had finished my banana split.
You don't have dinner today.
Definitely not eating dinner anyways.
How's it?
I've never eaten ice cream like this.
Education department only.
Ah, okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
See you.
So you're Mr. Kripal, right?
Yes, I'm Kripal. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
What is the street called?
This is Thenkapete, Udupi.
Thenkapete. What does Thenkapete mean?
There's no meaning actually, it's just a name.
It's just a name, Thenkapete.
Yes.
Fantastic. What's your name?
My name is Pratik.
Nice to meet you, Pratik. How's Cream Bowl?
It's excellent.
Yeah?
As good as the one you find in Mangalore.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So we were walking down Thenkapete and we were feeling the Udupi heat. And we said we need to try some ice cream. So somebody said try Cream Bowl. And I think the more I talk to people, the more it tends to validate that we've probably arrived at the right place. Nice to meet you.
Yes, picture, yes.
Yeah, sure.
You actually inspire me, so I have a food blog in Instagram.
Do you? Okay. What's your Instagram and food blog called?
Kini the Foodie.
Kini the Foodie. Look him up. Take a picture because I've got my people waiting inside. Okay. Got it? See you. Good luck.
Yes.
See you. Take care. Well, I hope my ice cream is not melted. So this is where we are at Cream Bowl on Thenkapete. Are my ice creams ready? They've gone in? Thank you. Oh, that Gadbad looks quite loaded. How's your fruit bowl? Oh. Nice. How was your banana split?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. What are the ice creams that you have in that?
Vanilla, strawberry, I think pistachio.
Where's the banana?
Bottom.
Beneath all that. They said that the Gadbad is popular and you say the word Gadbad to me and you say it's popular as well. Well, I got to try it. This is one of those ice creams where you don't know where to begin. Shri is eyeing that. So you want to taste some of my Gadbad?
Not at all. I'm so
You're saying that now because you're on camera. To be honest, we've come here quite by accident. So we were planning to go to Diner and taste the Gadbad because I wanted to introduce Shri to that and Mom's here as well. So we said we'll go and do the Gadbad. But turns out today is a Tuesday and Diner is closed. So we were checking, said where else can we eat the ice cream? They said try Cream Bowl, right? That's what this place is called. And they said they're also very good for the ice creams and they use the ideal ice creams. So that's what brought us here. But this Gadbad certainly looks loaded. So you've got 3 ice creams, I think, and it's got loads of nuts. I can spot some jelly too in there, some raisins, some almonds perhaps, some dates, and some fruit somewhere in the bottom there. That's a Gadbad that's already spilling over the edges.
So he's actually the owner. He's my actor.
Namaskar, how are you?
Thank you for coming, Muralidhar.
Murli, that's my wife Shri, my mom.
Heard much about you, much about.
How old is this place?
Cream Bowl, 10 years.
10 years. You began this. Okay, nice. Special Gadbad. What ice creams do you have in this?
First one is Arabian Delight.
Ah.
Then comes Shine Nuts.
Shine nuts.
Then but comes Kaju Malai.
Kaju Malai.
Yeah.
So that's why it's quite creamy on the top.
Three also premium ice creams.
Normal Gadbad is vanilla, strawberry and kesar.
Yeah.
But this one is...
Premium Gadbad.
So Arabian Delight again is ideal ice cream, right?
All ideal ice cream.
So all the ice creams that you
I'm
use
the
are ideal.
distributor of Udupi Dalu.
Oh, okay.
Ideal.
Nice. Nice.
what's the pricing?
Paid 300 rupees for all the ice creams. Which is not bad at all. I think that top is very rich. Is that malai? So there's a bunch of nuts, raisins that you're tasting at the top along with that very decadent malai kulfi sort of an ice cream. I want to sink my spoon all the way to the bottom, but this is an ice cream that's quite rich, quite dense. So it's not really allowing that spoon to work its way to the bottom effortlessly. I think I can almost lift the glass. Such is the weight of the ice cream with the spoon. So this trip to Udupi is completely, we're just playing it by the ear wherever we find ourselves. Feel a little hungry, we're stopping there and we're tasting something and trying to share it with you. I think sometimes in doing so, we make some interesting discoveries. In fact, I didn't even think I was going to film this. But after ordering the ice creams and paying for it, I felt it perhaps may be interesting. So I went out to the car to get the camera. And as I was walking down, people recognized me and so they said, "What are you doing here?" So I said, "Well, I've got an ice cream waiting for me at Kripal." They said, "Well, yes, it's good and you got to try the Gadbad and a few others." They said, "You got to try the tiramisu here, the parfait." And when I heard those names, those are sort of ice creams that remind me of the ice creams that we've tasted at pubs in Mangalore. Rightfully so, because the ice creams that they use here are all ideal ice creams, which are what go into pubs, because after all, pubs is a brand of ideal. It's very rich though. Why don't you have a couple of spoons? Have some.
Oh my god, I already had finished my banana split.
You don't have dinner today.
Definitely not eating dinner anyways.
How's it?
I've never eaten ice cream like this.
I think at the top, what you're getting more is that malai. You know? I think at the bottom, if you go, you get some of that Arabian delight. I think I'm having a tough time working my spoon down to the bottom. I think I'm going to get some tissues. What's your nephew's name?
Aditya Kamat.
Aditya Kamat.
He'll be very happy.
Hi Aditya, if you're watching this. It's on my second channel. Thank you. Thank you. Not very happy about this mess that we've created here, but okay, the mess that I've created here. I think somewhere in there now I'm beginning to taste what seems like dates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not just dates in terms of the fruit that I'm tasting, the dry fruit, but also I think in the flavor of the ice cream. This is an ice cream that's quite loaded. I think you eat one of these, it's a replacement to a major meal. I think there's also some Jujubes that go into it. Huh?
Actually, it's very, very good.
Very good, very rich, very filling though. I've been slogging at this for the last 5 minutes and I've barely done perhaps 30% of the ice cream. So consuming this tall ice cream glass certainly does seem like you're trying to climb the Mount Everest of the Gadbad world. This is a loaded Gadbad. Nuts in every bite, sticky jamminess of the raisin that you're tasting. I think I'm also tasting a bit of dried ginger perhaps in that jujube. I think that's interesting because it helps cut through that cloying sweetness of the ice cream. I think after a while you also... You want to taste some? I don't mind sharing.
Yeah, definitely now that you're full, I think you want to share.
My god, this is like... There's some glazed cherry that I bit into there. I think if you have a minor appetite, you should look at splitting this special Gadbad with a friend because this certainly is a rather big indulgence. I think I'm now beginning to work my way to some of the fruits. I think perhaps some papaya in there, some banana too. These are those little jujubes that you encounter every once in a while. Quite chewy and it's got a bit of that sort of candy flavor. For those of you who probably are old enough to have encountered a hard candy brand called Poppins. Remember Poppins? With the fruit and all that. The various colors you used to get, no? Poppins. So that Jujubes is the flavor of that. That's the kind of flavor that is conveying to my palate. The round thing. Yeah. I think it's a sort of indulgence that calls for you to take a break. Very heavy. What is that called, sir? Oh, so that is the regular Gadbad, right? Yeah, I think the regular Gadbad is more manageable as opposed to this tall one. Idu tindre on the full meal aaytu ashte. Alla? Idu tindre dinner tinbodu ನೀವು. Idu tindre dinner alla breakfast alla ತಿನ್ನಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So you're not really tasting individually the flavors of the ice cream because they've all come together. But you're tasting the dairy sweetness of the ice cream punctuated rather frequently by the nuts, by the raisin, by the jelly, by the jujubes, and towards the end some of the refreshing softness of the fruit. I've got 2 jujubes in my mouth now that are sticking to my teeth. I can barely speak because my tongue is numb. So attempt this special gadbad only if you have a big appetite and you really love your ice cream, the sweetness, the candied sweetness that comes from the jujubes and all of that. Otherwise, find somebody to share your ice cream with, either by design or inadvertently. Also, the fruits that you taste at the end are the sort that help cleanse your palate. In a manner of speaking, the juices from the fruits help cleanse your palate of all that sweetness overload from the ice cream and also from those sticky, slightly chewy jujubes. You know, I've tasted many a gadbad. I think every gadbad has its character, has its identity. The gadbad that you taste in pub bars will be different. The gadbad that you taste in diner will be different. And so is this gadbad that you've tasted, that I've tasted at Green Bowl. I landed here quite by accident. But having said that, I enjoyed it. I think my wife, she liked the banana split. And my mom, she liked the fruit bowl. And the gadbad was very interesting, very rich. What's your name?
Anisha.
Anisha. What's your name, ma'am?
Padmini.
Padmini. So that was your father who came in to say hello to me? Ah, okay. So I enjoyed it, but I definitely think your special gadbad is more like a meal replacement. You eat one of them, you cannot eat anything else, right? So if you are in Udupi, come to Thenkapete and check out Cream Bowl, and of course that rather big indulgence of the special gadbad with 3 ice cream, all the nuts and dry fruits that I think they found in Udupi, and also those jujubes. It certainly makes for a sweet indulgence. If you don't have a big appetite, well, find a partner to savor that ice cream. I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet vlog here at Cream Bowl. Until next time, take care, stay safe, bye-bye.